Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is just fold my rope in half here. Now I've color coded this rope to help you see the different steps in the knotting. I lay it over my hand so that the loop that would form the nose loop is to the back of my hand, and I bring the rope up in front and make a little loop of rope here in my palm. Now those will actually be the loops where you would attach your lead rope. So you see the two, the red and the blue, over the back of my hand. The yellow and the green are the loose ends, and they're in the front. I'm holding the little loops in my fist. First step is to bring your red rope over the blue rope so that it's basically in between the blue and the green as you see in the diagram. Next you bring the blue rope over the red one, and then pull up a little loop of red rope, because that's where your when you finish the knot, your yellow rope is actually going to pass through that loop. Now take your green rope, lay it over the blue and between the red and the yellow. So we're really just weaving a knot, just like a macrame knot. Then take your blue rope, reach underneath it and pull the red rope over. Then lay it beside the green rope and just hold it in place there with your thumb. So we're actually going to pass the yellow rope over both the green and the red rope. You noticed when we pulled that red rope under the blue and all, it flipped our loop around into the front. So I passed the yellow rope now through the loop that we made. And that's going to lock everything down in place. If we pull our ropes tight now, what we'll have is basically one of those square woven macrame knots, as you can see here. Each rope going over the next one and then locking through the final one. I'm going to turn the knot around in my hand here so that I get the two loose cords, the green and the yellow cord, here toward the front where I can work with them more easily. Now, right next to the yellow rope, you have the red and the blue. You see how they crisscross and make an X. I'm going to feed the yellow rope up underneath that X so that it comes out in the very center of my square. So you can see now how this is beginning to create the weave of the Fiador knot. So the yellow rope goes around and then up between the blue and the red at the crisscross. Now let's do the same thing with the green rope. We're going to feed it around the red rope and then up between where the red and the yellow rope form their X, or their cross. And it's going to come right out in the middle, right along with that yellow rope that we just fed up through the middle. So they should look like this. Pull them up and just lay them back out of the way. You can see the weave there. Now turn the knot around a little bit so that you have the loop now in front and you can work with that more easily. Notice that the red part of the loop literally passes right there through the middle of the knot. We're going to reach down into the middle of the knot with our finger and our thumb and just pinch that red rope and pull it up. And as we feed it up, of course, the entire loop that's formed by the red and blue rope is going to feed up through the middle of the knot. And so now we have the loop and the two ends feeding up through the middle of the knot. All we have to do now is pull on our ropes a little bit, get everything snug. You might have to sort of mold it a little bit with your hand to get each of the braided pieces in place. And there you have a Fiador knot.